production is brought to you by DHBN, WTHC Radio, and Stoner Records.
What's going on? Nice.
Oh, yeah. That's what I needed. Ooh. Good morning.
This guy just waking up?
No, I've been on the radio for hours, fella.
Oh.
I don't know if you remember. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, I was... My leg was stuck between the table. Fuck Christ's sake. I'm unprepared today. I was unprepared. I wanted to be... Oh, goddamn skunky. It's like working with children sometimes. You know what I mean, Scunch? Scunch, I almost called you. Combination of skunky and squatch. Scunch. You're muted there, genius. So I can't hear you either. There you go. Good morning. How are you, Sarah? Good morning. How are you, young lady? I don't know where the skunk got.
Good morning, guys. How y'all doing?
Good, good. I wanted to do a morning sesh. Get high. Wake and bake. Yeah, you guys are all just getting up. So I figure I've been up for days. Me and the skunk here, we've been up for days already.
Yeah, it's barely 7 o'clock. I've only been up for like an hour.
Yeah, I know you're up early. You probably got to go do kid stuff soon. But why not? Why not get on in the morning and hang out and wake and bake in the morning? I think maybe Skunky's gonna host an hour every day at
It's that dreaded Wednesday again.
7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Skunky's gonna have a sesh every morning. Live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't know it yet. I'll tell him later. But that being said, it'll be great. It'll be a lot of fun. He'll get high with all of his freaks, the skunk.
Yeah, all of them.
All the skunky freakazoids in the morning that hang out.
I don't know how to speak German.
Well,
I do. Guten Tag. There you go.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Guten Tag.
Yes, there you go. That's all you need to say. Guten Tag.
I believe that means good morning or good day or something to that effect. Hello.
Becca's World. See, Becca's World is here. Hi, Becca. You're coming by later today, right? Becca's World is going to come by later this afternoon at our 4 o'clock. And she's going to hang out with us, and we're going to bullshit. We're going to talk OVDJ. We're going to talk. We're going to talk what she does, because for crying out loud, she doesn't host her own show every day, right? There's one of her stuffs right there.
Right there it is, yep.
Guitar tie-dye. Beautiful guitar tie-dye. I love it. Look at that. Yeah. You see that? Watch. We go guitar right in the middle of that. Beautiful, right? For the low price. I think it was a sale price though. Yeah, sale price. So it might be more for regular day purchases. She was running an OVDJ sale price, so you got it fairly cheap at like $25 or something like that.
Right. I was pretty happy.
Yeah, awesome. Marsha, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you. We're waking and baking over here. We're on the radio, so if you want to listen to us on the radio, we can go to Live 365 or tune in and download those. They're free apps. And then, of course, you can just look up WTHC. Your 420 celebration station. Yeah, and that's what we do. We come and we celebrate 420s all over the place. The other day we celebrated in Tonga. Yes.
Tonga.
From now on, I know at 11 o'clock, and that's one place. There's several places that celebrate at the same time, but Tonga was the only one I could pronounce. I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing that one properly.
Tonga is in Fiji, right?
Yeah, there's a whole section over there. Yeah, 11 o'clock Eastern PM is Tonga time. 420 in Tonga.
Would that be the same as Hawaii?
Well, I don't know. No, I didn't see Hawaii at that time, but I can look now. Here,
Yeah, I don't know. They might even be in different oceans.
Because right now we're getting ready. Here we go. You ready? Can you hear me? Can you see
Yeah.
me? Because I'm looking at a different screen. Like right
Oh.
now, Troll, Antarctica. I don't hate me because I'm beautiful. I don't know how to say some of these words. Cuenta, Cuta, Osla, Oslo, Svalbard, Svalbard.
One of my favorite countries.
Yeah, John Mayen, Jan, Jan Mayen, Yen. How about this one? Longyear Bayan, Longyearbyen, Longyearbyen, 420 coming up there. Berlin, Vienna, Amsterdam, Brussels, Copenhagen, Monaco. I guess they put all the harder ones in the beginning. Paris, Prague, Stockholm, Gibraltar. Oh, nope. They put some more hard ones. LJUBJANNA. Lubajubaji banana.
Yeah.
Luxembourg.
That-
Madrid, Malta, Monaco, Paris, Cairo, Johannesburg.
Uh-oh.
Khartoum, Kiev, and Bucharest.
Yeah.
Bucharest.
Well,
In 12
yeah,
minutes.
whatever that country was, if it's 420 there, I'm sure they know.
Yeah, well, we're all celebrating together. We're all celebrating together.
Right. So you said Antarctica. I wonder if is it possible to grow wheat in Antarctica?
Squatch, do you know if they can grow weed in Antarctica? Have you ever read anything?
Indoors,
I know
that's
you're a
about
big
it.
weed
That's
reader.
it.
You can
Indoors.
only.
indoors only. Indoors only. I know
Yeah.
you're a big reader of marijuana stuff, so you have a lot of knowledge there. Speaking of
Right.
that, I had some questions for you. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two about not your knowledge in marijuana? Well, thank you, Marsha. That's so nice. And shout out to Lee. Yeah.
My knowledge of ganja is limited.
Well, yeah, but I know you're a reader. You're a reader of some of it. But if you had, say, if I had a plant growing in my yard, okay, and just this is imaginary, Facebook and YouTube and everybody, this is just imaginary. But say I had one and it was, say, about 4 feet tall, skinny, scrawny, doesn't look very great, but on the very ends, it's coming along fairly nice. Okay. Somebody may have overplucked some of the leaves off, but it, where it's supposed to be budding, it's budding. It looks good. It looks healthy. But on one or two of the leaves, I've seen, well, imaginary, I thought I saw a white powdery looking stuff at
That
the
would be
edge,
PM. That'd be powdery mildew.
at the tips of the non-factor leaves, like the big leaves.
Sounds like you got PM.
All right. I got PMS. I got PM. I got a whole bunch of shit.
Might be some dried bear come.
Well, could be bear cum. It could be because I had a big bear in my backyard right by my plant the other day. I mean, not imaginary plant. Whew, that was close.
So you can use stuff like this. This is a free sample given to me at the store. Dr. Zymes.
Dr.
Thank you,
Zymes.
It works all right, but what I found to work best for powdery mildew is I think you raise pH of your water.
Well, I can't really control that because Jesus has been taking care of that.
Well, you could make a spray. Just use water and then pH your water. I can't remember if it's pH up or down. You have to get online and check it out, but I think it's pH up.
Okay.
And that way it throws off the acidity, I think, of or makes it alkaline or something, and it basically kills off the mold spores. You know what I mean?
Marsha says she personally has a black thumb. Me too. When it comes to growing, I'm surprised I've gotten this as big as it is. Now, I appreciate that input. So much knowledge you're such a good reader. That being said, damn it, I was just gonna go. Like, I mean, where I live in this coastal area where it may be a little colder. It's starting to get colder at night. Is there a temperature that is, for God's sake, get it in, get it down, cut it, get it, it's over. It's time to go.
If it starts to freeze, you know what I mean?
All right.
You can go. You can probably let it go one night.
40s are still okay then. 40s at night, because we're chilling in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah, that's fine. You're fine.
Okay. All right. It looks pretty. I went out there.
So
there was one leaf that had a little white powdery stuff on it. I was like,
48 degrees here last night.
38. Well, it's 63 here.
It rained pretty hard last night for a little while.
Yeah, we're on different coasts, though, so it's.
But the strains I'm working with are pretty forgiving, and they're nugging up pretty hard in this cold weather.
Speaking of strains, my goodness, I gave away all of your stickers except for 2. I think I might end up holding on to those 2 because they're special to me now. And I gave away all your you weren't supposed to tell him I gave it to you.
I won them.
Oh, he won them, yes, this weekend at a giveaway that we did.
Yeah, boy.
Over at our campsite. And he is very excited. He has some stickers he won and a pack of seeds. So
that one's going on my 4-wheeler.
That's going on his 4-wheeler.
Yeah.
I made sure to give everybody some of your stuff there.
Thank you.
Yeah, I spread the peace and the love from the
Squatch. Spread the love.
The Squatch love was given away there at the party. Yeah. Speaking of that, we have 420. That's why we're here. We got 420 coming up. So if you're gonna partake, get your shit together. I will not be partaking this time because I took an RSO bright and early this morning. It had no effect on me. No, it had a little bit, a tiny bit. I'm not, but then I just did a dab, so I'm feeling okay right now.
Right.
Could have did a couple more dabs because it's, my morning dabs, but I went 2 hours trying to see if the RSO was going to work. Unfortunately, I don't know. I think I would have to do the whole container, and that's $65 a container. I don't know if that's worth it.
You mean work for a buzz, right?
I gotta go.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's get Sarah because she never talks. Hi, Sarah. How are you, sweetie?
Hi. I'm talking to say goodbye. Sorry.
Oh, you're saying
I'll be back
goodbye?
in like 20 minutes if y'all are still on.
You're going to miss 420. This is not a good time. Remind me, 10:14 is not a good time for Sarah. She has to go do kid things, so we can't do 420 at this time.
You can spank me later for it.
I'll spank you later. Hey! We were supposed to keep that quiet. All right. Anyway, let's go take care of those kids. Make sure they have a good day. We'll see you later.
Yeah, get rid of them for sure.
Yeah, push them out the door. I don't blame you. It's early. Get them on the bus. Get them on the bus. Get them the hell out of there for a couple hours. Anyway, it is our time to smoke soon. What were we just talking about, though, before I got sidetracked with Sarah? You were saying
RSO oil.
Yeah, but you were saying something about something. You were about to ask us a question. You said, hey. And then I said,
yeah, listen, dude, I wanted to say, because I don't know that we'll have time later with a guest. As much as we talk about getting high from RSO oil, dude, it's a wonderful medicine, man.
Right.
Yeah. So I just wanted to.
I'm not trying it to get, let's say, all right, I'm going to be honest with everybody. This weekend we went away and we went to party. And it's recreational in Ohio.
Right.
So we recreationally enjoyed our medicine. Some of us are medical patients and some of us are not medical patients. Ohio is got both medical and recreational. So I went there as a medical patient from Pennsylvania to go party recreational in Ohio. Okay. So when I was there, I was still taking my medication throughout the day, but I also partied like a rock star without the money. And so we took extra RSO. I don't recommend taking full vials and I don't recommend abusing it. It is a medicine and it helps save lives. And that's the most important thing is that it saves lives. It's not a joke. It's not funny. It is a medicine and you should use it. And everybody who smokes marijuana should be on some sort of a daily regimen. Do not abuse it, but take a little drop. Take a little drop, like Curly Kel, right?
Yes.
Take a little drop and drizzle it on your whatever, and then eat it, and then you'll be good. But and then hopefully in the long run it'll help you, and you'll never have to see that big C word or anything else, and you'll live healthily for the rest of your life.
Right.
But I can't guarantee anything. But I've seen numerous results and reports saying that it helps save lives, and they've been lying to us for years and years and years, and they've known that they killed my mom because they knew that RSO, because they even gave my wife, but she was my girlfriend at the time, they gave her some of it under the table because they were still testing it back in the 80s. And they slipped her a jar, and they said, take this home. And it was in like a baby food jar. And they said, slipped it to my wife under the table. And they said, take this home and give it to your boyfriend's mom and tell her to take it every day. Follow these directions. They were handwritten out. I remember them. But I was only in my early 20s. I didn't know what they were doing. I didn't know anything about RSO. I was a pothead. That's all I did. I was barely a pothead at that time. I was already moved on to bigger and better drugs. No. I stand corrected. Bigger and much worse drugs. Yeah. So it wasn't because of weed that I got into that. It was because of my own stupidity. But weed saved me from those. That's another good thing about marijuana. God bless it. It saved me. I was a crackhead for 10 or so years. Yeah. Every day. Lots of money, lots of crack. Yeah. And then one day I said, I don't want to do this stuff anymore. It's not good. I'm really starting to fall apart. And I said, let me smoke weed every time instead of smoking crack. Every time I want crack, I smoked a lot of weed then. But eventually the feeling and the craving of wanting to smoke more crack went away. It went away. Yeah. And then I just wanted to smoke weed. And now I smoke weed every day. Woo, woo. Saved my life. Amen, brother. Right. Anyway, sorry. Preach. I'm on my milk box.
Well, dude, thanks for explaining that.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want any more information, absolutely. I have books of stuff that my old friend Dr. High gave me, that he told me that I could share out anytime I wanted. We're not friends anymore, but I'm not afraid to share out his knowledge. He has a lot of knowledge. And if I can find those damn books on my pewter somewhere, I know they're here, but I don't know how to find them. I have to get my wife to come in and find them. But then maybe I'll start sharing them out. That'll piss them off. I don't want to piss them off. But anyway, Squatch, we're going to play. Oh, okay. Good talk. I'll wait till he comes back. Oh, hi.
It is 420.
We're going to play your song, sir. Anything you want to say about Ms. Mary before we you have a little saying you want to say before we play it?
Bless it.
Assalamu alaikum.
Days down by the swamp where I was raised, popping cap, sitting back, listening to the guitar play. The shade of blues unknown by a few, it rings inside of my head like they always do. Hype is filled, reality's cute, everything comes in twos. Yeah. on the brain is a hybrid strain. Smoke lords, smiling rain. Yeah. Known on the plane is Miss Mary Jane. She'll get you every time. Ooh, but in the middle between the lines, smoke it rises to the top. I can't breathe, my brain is fried. I guess I'll cough till the lines stop. Humid haze in a mental daze, down by the swamp where I was raised. I'm popping caps and back, listening to the guitar play. Lines of the coloring books inside my head, beyond the shadow of a doubt. I can't remember what the fuck I said. Ooh, but in the middle between the lines, smoke it rises to the top. I can't breathe, my brain is fried. I guess I'll cough till the lines stop. Mental days, down by the swamp where I was raised. I'm popping caps in the back, listening to the guitar play. Yeah, this shade of blues unknown by a few. It rings inside of my head like they always do. Your pipe is filled, reality's cute. Yeah, everything still comes in twos, while everything will fall on you.
WTHC, we are back. That was this guy right here. That was his song, kicking ass over there. Ms. Mary, Seed Squatch. By the way, I got you a new listener yesterday. Did you see him? Did you see him? Does it come up by name anywhere? Like if somebody follows you, do you see their names?
Yeah. I mean, I get a few followers a day usually. Who was it?
His name was Quentin. I don't know his last name, but
Quentin.
I figured Quentin, yeah. Or Quinn.
What's his IG name?
Quinn or Quentin? I have no idea. He's my buddy at the dispensary, and we were bullshitting, and I said, yeah, I went away this weekend, and I told him to follow Muck Sticky and Bonsai, and I told him about OVDJ and how much fun we had. And then I said, oh, and don't ever forget, I almost forgot. I said, you need to follow this guy, my main man.
For sure.
And I said, he's got like 8 songs out right now. I think 8 or 9. I said, but he's got about 150 more to come, 150,000 more to come. I don't know. But I said, pick him up. He said, I will. And then he said he did. So I'm on my way out. Marsha, I want to thank you so much. That was very sweet of you to say that. We're working very hard as people come and go. As people come and go, we over here, well, yeah, his song and his video are amazing. I agree. Great vibe. I love it. And here at WTHC, we're just pecking along, little by little, making it a little better every day, trying to get a little bit better, building this Fortune 500 company one day at a time.
Dude, that's quite possibly the best 420 song ever.
It might be. It's up there.
Thanks, man.
I think
Prove me wrong.
Well, all right. You didn't want me to do this, but I'm just kidding. There's nothing better.
Well, there they are.
Well, he's here.
I'm up here herding ducks this morning, you guys.
You're chasing ducks again today?
No, just herding them. That's all.
Oh, back to where they belong.
Birds watch.
Marsha well, that's what I was talking about the other day. Our friend Muck Sticky had once told me about a pop. I'm old, so I don't know about this, but a top 40 top 40 or something. And they used to have like a top 40 songs every week of weed songs. And now that I've found, why am I echoing? Who's got me on twice over there or in the background or something?
I can't hardly hear you.
You can't hardly hear me. Well,
no.
Let me fix that. Let me see.
I'm pretty sure I've got the phone turned up. You would think after all these times I'd learned.
My thing turned down, of course.
Okay. Hold on.
Yep, see, I knew it was you. God damn it. But I want to try to. I have a lot of bands now, like all of these bands that we've been playing. They all have, like the Hip Abduction, Crooked Coast, Squatch, Muck Sticky, Bonsai. They all have 420 songs. I get a million other. I could go through my 420 list for an hour here. I'm just trying to think of some off of the top of my head. But even like all of our the Movement, Kwanzaa Kings, all of them. They can. So anyway, I was thinking about starting a top 10 or something at least, and having like a weekly top 10, and then that song gets voted by everybody. But I guess it would have to be on here, like on our live streams, because it would have to be a video. I think it's going to be the pot video, the top 10 pot videos of the month or something like that.
You could have top 10 pot video and then pot songs. You could have both.
We'll work it out. I'll talk to you in the back. We'll figure it all out. Yeah, because I would love to do it every month or every, and have it a month, because I want to find, people have to have an opportunity to put a new one out or whatever. Yeah. But I want people to produce more songs, more pot songs. It's legal now. How many songs do they have about alcohol? You think they have a lot of songs about alcohol?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the country genre. I don't know about that.
Scotch, one beer. Well, now marijuana is just as legal if it's recreational in your state. It's just like alcohol, and don't let them treat it any differently. You should be able to booze up whenever you want. If they're allowed to booze it up, you're allowed to smoke it up if it's recreational, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, follow your police officer tells you differently, then it's all up to you whether you want to fight the stigma. Like I'm fighting the stigma.
Yes, one blunt, one ball, one bowl.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna change the words. One blunt, one bowl, and one bong. Ain't seen my lady since night before last. I've been smoking all this green ass grass. There you go. I want to keep saying bourbon. One blunt, one bowl, and one bong. Here we go. We got it. We're on the start. Anyway, we're down to one person. Marsha, I think Marsha left. Oh, I don't even know. We can wrap it up. It's only supposed to be a quick sesh. Celebrate 420. I want to thank everybody who came by and hung out. We'll be back again today at some point, and we will definitely be back at 4:20, 4 o'clock, for our 420 celebration, where we're going to have Becca's World. God damn, my throat just ran away. Becca's World will be joining us, and we will be hanging out with her, talking OVDJ and other stuff, like what she sells and makes and that kind of stuff, what she does. And she also hosts a couple shows herself, Becca's World, where you can go over and check her out and hang out with her and her fam. She has a fam of friends and family. I don't know what times. We have to get that from her. I know bright and early in the morning is one.
Yeah, anyway, it's early.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to thank everybody again. Peace, love, hippie hugs, and a whole shitload of nugs to everyone. I'm going to get myself ready over here. And I'm going to say peace out, everybody. Thank you so much. Peace.